Well, Jürgen and Derby so much often about passion, but was this more of an exercise in patience this afternoon?
You have to be patient in football when you are not extremely good. So we are good. That's always part of it, of course. We're patient in football is different patience to the patience in life. But first half we were just not really good. Let's say it like this, and no problem with that. So you have to get used to things. They were aggressive, fine. They had a deep block, fine. But what we made of it was not what we could have done, and so it was a half-time talk, which was not difficult because if you want to improve details, then it's sometimes a bit difficult to find the right situation. But it was so easy to play better in the second half that the half-time talk helped a lot. And then, of course, as well, I look. It's like this in our situation. So, but people will think, oh, when they watch it, oh my God, they're showing nerves. So I didn't see any nerves. We were just not good, and that can happen as well. But then you have to stay in the game, and then you have to make sure that you are ready for the decisive moments, that you improve. We did. Passing was better. Accelerations, I saw much more getting in behind, half spaces. If we were wide, we never offered a run in behind. When we were wide, I already started with more to Trent, I think. It was not a great cross, but the movement was what we wanted. And all of a sudden you get kind of a dynamic and a kind of a rhythm. And then making the changes, and the goal was then pass in the box, keep the ball in the box, following the situation, chip it to the second post, and Rob who scores. So that is obviously a special day when these kind of things happen. And Diff and Lewis were obviously, and when Handel came on, incredible. These kind of things, that's what you need. That's what you need. And I'm really happy because if we only win the games where we are flying, then you win every now and then. You have to win. Obviously, we have to win all the games, or pretty much all the games, and that means today was really special.
You've spoken a lot this season about the strength of the squad, and it's not just, I guess, about being able to change things game to game, but having different options off the bench, so different games will require different types of players.
That's true. That's true. And actually, they are all in. That's crazy. We didn't play well in the first half, but actually, they are all in a really good shape. And again, after the game, and I spoke about it after the game because Harvey and Taki were standing in the dressing room, and they were today on the squad. But the way how they train, how they live it, they're both in exceptional shape, and they make the squad. That's actually. Football is the hardest decisions I ever had to make because it's crazy. If they would now go bonkers or whatever, would turn mad, then they have a real problem. But they don't. They just keep not only the mood up. They are responsible for a good mood, and that's outstanding. And then yes, making having an impact from the bench is in football. What you need, because the game is intense itself, and when you then cannot bring on fresh legs and change the dynamic with slightly different formation, that makes it. I think Everton was quite comfortable in the way how they defended us, and then obviously all of a sudden you have a second strike in the box, it keeps the two centre halves away. You create pretty much 1-1 situations in the box. Now you have to bring the ball there, these kind of things. So I liked it. I really liked it. It was now not the most beautiful game ever, but. We all know how important it is, and that's why I'm really happy.
Everyone knows what the ambitions are come the end of the season, but if there's a week as a manager where you beat Manchester United and Everton and you don't enjoy it, it's probably time to stop, isn't it?
Yeah, the problem is just I can't even remember United anymore. Then not because United, it feels like it's ages ago. It was now the longest break we had for the rest of the season pretty much, and from now on it just goes like crazy, and we have to make sure that we are ready again. Recovery started already, so analyze will start now pretty much, and then we try to be ready for Wednesday, and then altogether we have to create a special atmosphere because we all know that it will be difficult as well, but who cares? If it would be easy, everybody could do it.